Well, that's a sight that just makes me unbelievably happy. This is the first good hay these cows have had in, well, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say years, because I just bit the bullet and I bought some hay from Eastern Washington, some Timothy, and compared to the goop and the garbage that I've been able to get in Alaska lately, and they're loving it, as they should. I know a lot of it's weather related, but Alaskan farmers just last year could not produce good quality hay, and I had to feed my cows stuff that, quite frankly, I didn't want to. And in 2020 hindsight, I should have just bought hay from Washington, even though it's a little bit more per ton up front. You see what this stuff is? It's dry. It's actually dry hay, and it's probably got nutrition in it. And it doesn't freeze solid. It has to be moved back and forth from the feeders to the shop, trying to get it to thaw enough to even be edible, and weeping just gallons of liquid everywhere. And the absolute nightmare I had last year of feeding low quality hay. So, if you take my time and diesel and wear and tear and everything else into consideration, plus the health and happiness of my cows, to spend an extra $50 or $100 a ton up front to have really high quality hay. Look, even the calf is getting into it. If I don't get good hay this year from Alaska because the weather screws us, then there's just zero question I'll just be bringing in hay from Washington, spending the money to get my herd through the winter and having healthy, happy animals as much as possible and healthy calves. I'm just not feeding goop ever again. So this was an experiment. I just bought a few sleeves to see how my cows would react to it. And now I know I made a big mistake buying hay in Alaska last year. That ends right now, unless I can get good quality dry hay. That's all I want. I want dry hay. I do not want hay that is 50% moisture this year. So hopefully the weather cooperates with us and I can get dry Alaskan hay, because now I know I have an option and I'm never turning back to goop again.